Next question 18. It is related with the electric flux, Gauss theorem. Consider an electric field E is equal to E0 x, where E0 is constant. The flux through the shaded area as shown in the figure due to this field is 2 times E0 a square, etc. So, the electric field is given E is equal to E0, x means it is along the x-axis. So, I will show only two-dimensional figure. Since E is equal to E0 times x, therefore E is directed along order to x-axis. They actually have unit vector I, E0 times I. So, if this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and this is the z-axis, like this. So, electric field is in this direction. And now, the surface is shown like this. See the coordinate. The surface intersect the, so x coordinate is A, z coordinate is A, and y coordinate is A, like this. So this is E, this is A, and this is also A. So the surface is like this. So only you can show this figure. So this angle is theta. So this is the area vector A. So if you draw perpendicular, this is the area vector A. So between E and DS, this angle is 90 degrees, therefore this is also theta. So remember this geometry, surface. So what to find the electric flux through this surface? आपण फक्त टू डायमेन्शनल फिगर दाखवलेली. The surface is inclined with this x-axis making an angle 45 degree. This is also 45 degree. This is also 45 degree. So let phi is equal to electric flux through the given surface. Making an angle theta with E, electric field E. Therefore phi is equal to E dot ds is equal to E into ds into cos of theta. This is equation 1. Where now in this triangle, say this point is O, origin A and B, C. So where in triangle OAB, cos of theta is equal to OA upon OB. OA upon AB. So OA square plus OB square is equal to AB square. So this is equal to A square plus A square is equal to AB square. And therefore AB square is equal to 2 times A square, and therefore AB is equal to root 2 into A. So substitute here. So cos of theta is equal to OA is equal to A and this is equal to root 2 into a, so this is equal to 1 upon root 2. This is equation second. This is equation second. ds is equal to a is equal to area of the shaded portion. So this is equal to a multiplied by a, that is equal to a square. A multiplied by root 2 into a square. This is equation 3. So put in 1. So phi is equal to E0 into root 2a square multiplied by 1 upon root 2. So root 2 get cancelled. So electric flux is equal to electric flux passing through the area is equal to E0 square. So this is the correct answer. So remember this. This side is root 2 times a. This side is a. So this is a. This is a. This is the root 2 times a. Therefore, when we calculate the area, it is equal to length multiplied by breadth. So root 2 into a multiplied by a, that is equal to a square. Root 2 times a square. So the correct choice is C. C is correct. C is correct. Next, question number 20. Question number 19 we have seen along with question number 3. 3 and 19 both have the same property of geometrical progression. Now we will see 20. The two parallel large thin metal sheets have equal surface charge density. Sigma is equal to 26.4 into 10 to minus 12 coulomb per meter square. Of opposite sign, the electric field between these sheets is. So here what we use the application of Gauss's theorem to a long metal or thin long conductor by Gauss's theorem. By Gauss's theorem. Electric field near a infinitely thin, infinitely long, thin conductor has magnitude E is equal to sigma upon 2k epsilon naught, where k is a dielectric constant. For air, k is equal to 1, therefore E is equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, equation 1, and it is directed perpendicular to the conductor. Say this is equation A. So what to use this equation? Now, if we consider the two plates, plate number P1, plate number P2. This is sigma 1, this is sigma 2. So So it has positive charges, it has negative charges. So at point say M, electric field due to the first plate E1 is in this direction. Electric field E2 is in this direction. Because electric field is directed away from positive charge, electric field is directed toward the negative charge. So E2 is directed toward like this. So at point M between two plates P1 and P2. E1 and E2 are in same direction. E1 due to positive charges on P1, and E2 due to the negative charges on P2. Therefore, E is equal to total electric field at point M has magnitude. So E1 and E2 are in the same direction, therefore E is equal to E1 plus E2. This is equation second in magnitude. And therefore E is equal to sigma 1 upon 2 epsilon naught plus sigma 2 upon 2 epsilon naught, but sigma 1 is equal to sigma 2 is equal to sigma, and therefore E is equal to 2 times sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, that is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught, and therefore E is equal to, now the value of sigma is given, sigma is equal to 26.4 into 10 raised to minus 12 coulomb per meter square, and we know already epsilon naught, so 26.4 into 10 raised to minus 12 upon 8.85 value of epsilon naught into 10 raised to minus 12. So 10 raised to minus 12 will get cancelled. This is nearly 3. So E is equal to 3 volt per meter or 3 Newton per coulomb. So electrical intensity between the two plates is equal to this much here. So correct choice is C. ऍक्च्युली हे इक्वेशन जे ते आपण पॅरलल प्लेट कंडेन्सर मध्ये यूज केलेले आहे. ही पॅरलल प्लेट कंडेन्सरचीच अरेंजमेंट. इथे आपण हा फॉर्म्युला डायरेक्ट लिहिला. E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. Sigma is given by Q upon A and Q is given by CV, etc. like this. So the correct choice is C. So application of Gauss's theorem are important. Next, 21. Figure is given. A uniformly charged thin spherical shell of radius capital R carries a uniform surface charge density of sigma per unit area. It is made of two hemispherical shells held together by pressing them with a force F as shown in the figure. F is proportional to. तो फिगर आपल्याला 3 डायमेन्शन तर काही करता येणार नाही. आपण पाठी जाऊ. This is the line where the two hemispheres are joined. So to keep them, some force is applied in this direction. Why? Because it has positive charge. Surface charge density sigma. It has also positive charge. So this is hemisphere number 1, hemisphere number 2. So both have positive charges, and between positive charges there is a force of repulsion. And because of force of repulsion, they will try to move away from each other. So we have to keep them in contact, therefore we have to apply the force. So F is equal to required mechanical force. This is the mechanical force required to keep them in contact. So why force is required? This is the reason. Between positive charges on the two hemispheres, there is a force of repulsion. Let F electric is equal to electric force of repulsion between positive charges on hemisphere 1 and 2. Hemisphere 1 and 2. Therefore, to keep hemisphere in contact, some mechanical force, pressing force, F is required, which will balance F electric. The required force F is equal to F electric. This is equation 1. F electric is equal to mechanical force acting on cross-sectional area of hemisphere, and therefore F electric is equal to, so force is in Newton, so we can calculate like this: Newton per meter square multiplied by meter square. Meter square will get cancelled. So Newton per meter square, it is nothing but mechanical force acting per unit area per unit area multiplied by area of cross section of the hemisphere of radius r. Therefore, if this is the hemisphere, then if this is the radius r, then A is equal to pi r square is equal to effective cross sectional area therefore F electric is equal to sigma square upon 2 epsilon naught mechanical force per unit area multiplied by pi r square. So we have proved this relation. Mechanical force acting per unit area is equal to sigma square upon 2 epsilon naught. Sigma is equal to surface charge density. So this is the question second. So 1 and 2 joules. F is equal to pi sigma square r square upon 2 epsilon naught, and therefore the force required is proportional to sigma square r square. This is equation 3 because pi 2 epsilon naught r constant So this is the relationship, and therefore the correct answer is epsilon naught पण याच्यात लिहिलेलं आहे. Therefore C is correct. Oh, sorry, A is correct. A is correct. So see, these are the two hemisphere. They are joined along this line. It is diameter for two-dimensional figure. So this sphere 1 has positive charge, sphere 2 has positive charge, shown by blue and red color. Between positive there is a force of repulsion, and this force of repulsion will take the two spheres away from each other. Therefore, if we are to keep them in contact as shown in the figure, we have to apply the force F. So this force is the mechanical force required to keep the two spheres in contact with each other, and therefore this force is equal to the force of repulsion between the two spheres. So F is equal to F electric. This is the basic equation. Now this electric force of repulsion between the two spheres is given by this mechanical force acting per unit area multiplied by area of cross section of the hemisphere of radius r. तर हा मेकॅनिकल फोर्स पर युनिट एरियाचा फॉर्म्युला सिग्मा स्क्वेअर आपण 2 एप्सिलॉन नॉट आपण थिअरीमध्ये डिराईव्ह केलेला आहे तो गॉस थेरमच्या ॲप्लिकेशननंतर, आणि हा एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन आपल्याला फक्त पाय आर स्क्वेअर घ्यावा लागेल. इथे बऱ्याच वेळा चूक काय होते की आपण एरिया जो येतो हा घेतो 4 पाय आर स्क्वेअरच्या निम्मे 2 पाय आर स्क्वेअर. तर आपल्याला फक्त हा एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन घ्यायचा आहे, इफेक्टिव्ह एरिया. सो इफेक्टिव्ह एरिया इज इक्वल टू पाय आर स्क्वेअर, and therefore if we put this value 1 and 2, we get F is equal to pi, this pi sigma square r square upon 2 epsilon naught. So pi and 2 are constant, therefore F is proportional to sigma square r square upon epsilon naught, and therefore A choice is correct. Like this. तर मेकॅनिकल फोर्स पर युनिट एरियाचा पण फॉर्म्युला याप्रमाणे आपल्याला यूज करता यायला पाहिजे. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 20. ॲक्च्युली हे काही रिलेशन आपण 11thला स्टडी केलेले आहे, ते डिराईव्ह केलेले आहे, ते इथे आपल्याला डायरेक्ट यूज करायचे आहे. तर इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिकचे हे जे 2 पेपर आपण घेणार आहोत, त्यातला काही पार्ट जो तो 11th रिलेटेड, काही 12th रिलेटेड, दोघी पेपरमध्ये वगैरे. डायपोल इज प्लेस्ड पॅरलल टू द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. इफ डब्ल्यू इज द वर्क डन इन रोटेटिंग द डायपोल बाय 60 डिग्री, देन वर्क डन इन रोटेटिंग बाय 180 डिग्री इज. तर हे पण रिलेशन आपण प्रूव्ह केलेलं आहे. सो इफ दिस इज द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, initially the dipole is so electric field is in the direction, and therefore the dipole will be minus q plus q AB. This is center O. Now, if the dipole is rotated through angle theta, A dash, B dash, this is minus q, this is plus q. So, electric dipole moment is directed from minus q to plus q. It makes an angle theta with the electric dipole moment. So, let W is equal to work done in rotating the dipole, work done in rotating the dipole through angle theta with electric field E, then W is equal to P electric dipole moment E electric field intensity into bracket 1 minus cos of theta. हा फॉर्म्युला आपण डिराइव केलेला आहे. वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू टो मल्टीप्लाइड बाय थीटा. सो फॉर स्मॉल अँग्युलर डिस्प्लेसमेंट डेल्टा थीटा वर्क डन इज DW. तर ती मेथड आपल्याला माहिती पाहिजे. सो W1 is equal to work done for rotation theta 1 is equal to 60 degree. Therefore, W1 is equal to P into E into bracket 1 minus cos of 60 degree is equal to P into E into 1 minus cos of 60 is 1 half. And therefore, W1 is equal to P into E into 1 half. So this is equation 1. W2 is equal to work done for rotation of theta 2 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, W2 is equal to P into E into bracket 1 minus cos of 180 degree. So this is equal to P into E into 1 and cos of theta is minus 1. So this will become minus minus plus. So P into 1 plus 1. So that is equal to 2 times P. This is equation 2nd. So divide 2 by 1. 2 by 1 gives W2 upon W1 is equal to 1 half P, 2 times P divided by 1 half P, P cancel. So this is equal to 2 multiplied by 2, that is equal to 4. So work done in the second case is equal to 4 times work done in the first case, and the work done in the first case is the W, it is denoted by W. So in the second case work done is equal to 4 times W. So no problem though. So this is the C choice is correct. This work done is stored in the form of potential energy. जे पोटेन्शियल एनर्जीचा पण फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला विचारला तर तो हाच देता येऊ शकतो. टॉर्क वर्क डन हे बेसिक फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला डायपोलशी रिलेटेड माहिती पाहिजे. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 23. स्टार. एकाच प्रॉब्लेममध्ये आपल्याला बऱ्याच क्वांटिटी इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिकच्या यूज करायच्या आहेत. Consider a system of 3 charges q by 3, q by 3 and minus 2 q by 3 placed at point A, B and C respectively as shown in the figure. Take O to be the center of the circle and radius is equal to R and angle CAB is equal to 60 degree. So choices are given. The electric field at point O is dash dash dash. The potential of the system is zero. The magnitude of the force between the charges at C and B is q square upon 54, etc. The potential at point O is this much. The potential force, potential एनर्जी आणि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अशा चारही क्वांटिटी आपल्याला कम्पेअर करायच्या आहेत, म्हणून मी हे स्टार्ट केलेलं आहे. आपण चारही चॉईस चेक करणार आहोत, बट फिगर इज द इम्पॉर्टंट. सो फर्स्ट आय विल ड्रॉ द फिगर. So this is the center O. So this is the diameter AB. A, B, and this is C. This angle is given 60 degree. Theta is equal to 60 degree. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is minus x-axis, minus y-axis. So this at point A, the charge kept is the q by 3, q by 3. Q by 3, and this charge is minus 2q by 3. So given quantity R, QA is equal to QB is equal to q by 3, QC is equal to minus 2q by 3, like this. So OA is equal to OB is equal to OC is equal to R is equal to radius of the circle. Radius of the circle. Now the geometry is like this. We will require this geometry. AB is equal to 2 times R is equal to diameter of the circle. Since angle CAB is equal to 60 degree, therefore in triangle CAB cos of 60 is equal to AC upon AB. Cos of 60 is equal to 1 half. AC upon AB is equal to 2R. So therefore AC is equal to R. Sin of 60 is equal to BC upon AB. So root 3 by 2. Sin 60 की value is equal to BC upon 2 times R. Therefore BC is equal to root 3 times R. So these are the different distances geometry. Now let us start one by one. अपन सर्व चॉइसेस ट्राई करणार आहोत. सो फर्स्ट वी विल ट्राय ए. लेट EO is equal to total electric field at origin O. Therefore EO is equal to EA plus EB plus AC, but QA is equal to QB and OA is equal to OB is equal to R. Therefore, EA and EB at origin O are equal in magnitude, and opposite in direction. Therefore, EA and EB cancel each other. Therefore, EO is equal to EC in magnitude, and therefore EC is equal to 2 times Q by 3, or best way I will write down the formula, QC upon 4 pi epsilon naught CU OC. So this is equal to 2Q by 3 multiplied by 4 pi epsilon naught R. So this is equal to Q upon 6 pi epsilon naught R. EO is equal to Q upon 6 pi epsilon naught R. Therefore, इथे आपल्याला व्हॅल्यू Q upon 8 pi epsilon naught R square दिलेली. Sorry, this is the electrical resistance. Therefore, A is wrong. A is wrong. Now let us see B. चारी चॉइस अपन ट्राई कर रहे हो. B. The potential energy of the system is 0, so it is not 0. Potential energy U is equal to UAB plus UAC plus UBC. So this is equal to QAQB upon 4 pi epsilon naught AB. AB is equal to 2 times R plus AB AC. AC is equal to QAQC upon 4 pi epsilon naught इथे आपण AB AC plus QC upon 4 pi epsilon naught BC. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught common into bracket. Now substitute the value. QA, QB, Q by 3 multiplied by Q by 3 multiplied by 2 times R plus QA is equal to Q by 3 multiplied by minus 2Q by 3 upon AC. AC की वैल्यू अपन अब कर ली. AC is equal to R plus QB is equal to Q by 3 multiplied by minus 2Q by 3 upon BC. BC की वैल्यू √3R. So this indicates that U is not equal to 0. ये वैल्यू 0 ही not नहीं. And therefore B is also wrong. B is wrong. आता आपल्याला C ट्राय करायचं आहे. हे तुम्ही सॉल्व करा, व्हॅल्यू 0 नाही येणार. सी मध्ये आपल्याला फोर्सची व्हॅल्यू विचारली. द मॅग्निट्यूड ऑफ द फोर्स बिटवीन द चार्जेस ॲट सी अँड बी इज, सो एफ बी सी काढायचं आहे आपल्याला. एफ बी सी इज इक्वल टू क्यू बी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय क्यू सी अपॉन 4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट बी सी स्क्वायर इन मैग्नीट्यूड. So QB is equal to Q by 3 multiplied by 2Q by 3 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and BC की वैल्यू पुन्हा √3 R full bracket square. So that is equal to 2 times Q square upon 3 into 3 9 multiplied by 4 pi epsilon naught multiplied by 3 R square. So this will be divided by 2. So 9 into 3, 27, 27 multiplied by 2. So 2 multiplied by 108 Q square upon pi epsilon naught R square. Therefore FBC is equal to 1 upon 54 Q square upon pi epsilon naught R square in magnitude. Therefore C is correct. C is correct. This is wrong. A is wrong, B is wrong, C is correct. Now what is about B? D. So let us try for D. Got to find the potential at one O. Let VO is equal to potential at origin O. Therefore, VO is equal to potential due to the charge at A, potential due to the charge at B, potential due to the charge at C. So this is equal to QA upon 4 pi epsilon naught R plus QB upon 4 pi epsilon naught R plus QC upon 4 pi epsilon naught R. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R into bracket QA plus QB plus QC. So this is equal to, this is Q by 3, this is again Q by 3, this is minus 2 Q by 3, and therefore VO is equal to 0. VO ची व्हॅल्यू 0 आली की नॉन झिरो व्हॅल्यू दिलेली. Therefore D is wrong. पोटेन्शियल फोर्स, पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी आणि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड तिघे व्हॅल्यू आपण कॅल्क्युलेट केल्या एकाच प्रॉब्लेममध्ये, म्हणून प्रॉब्लेम आपण इथे स्टार केलेला आहे लक्षात. So in this problem first we have checked the geometry. So the charges at point A, B, C are Q by 3, Q by 3 and minus 2 Q by 3. So total charge is 0. So this distances are like this. AB is a diameter of the circle. So AB is equal to 2 times R, and this OA, OB, OC, they are the radii of the circle, and that is equal to R. So I will show this radius somewhere. Say this is radius R. R is the radius of the circle, like this. This R is the radius of the circle. So if this angle is 60 degree, then in this right angle triangle, this angle is 90 degree, and therefore in this triangle we get distances AC is equal to R and BC is equal to root 3 times R, like this. So the electric field at origin O is equal to electric field due to the A, due to the B, due to the C, but the charges at A and B are equal and same sign, plus sign, plus sign. Therefore electric intensity due to the charge at A is in this direction along OB, this is along OA. So these two electric fields are equal in magnitude, opposite direction, they cancel each other. Therefore total electric field at center O, origin O, is due to EC only, and EC is given by, name is the formula, Q charge at point C upon 4 pi epsilon naught distance square. आपल्याला C ची इलेक्ट्रिक इंटेन्सिटी ओला पाहिजे म्हणजे डिस्टन्स आपल्याला OC घ्यावं लागेल. सो OC इज इक्वल टू R. So this QC is equal to 2 times Q by 3 in magnitude, and therefore the answer is the Q upon 6 pi epsilon naught R square. तिथे काहीतरी 12 दिलेलं आहे, A is wrong, like this. Then potential energy is equal to potential energy of the system of two charges A and B, A and C, and B and C. So it is not 0. See this numerator, हा पुन्हा रूट 3 पण आपल्याला 2 पण LCM पण काहीतरी घ्यावं लागेल. So it is not 0. Therefore B is also wrong. Now we have to find the force between the two charges at the end of B and C. This is a chord BC. So this is Q by 3, this is minus 2Q by 3. We have to find the magnitude only. So Q1 Q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square. This is the Coulomb's law. So by using this Coulomb's law, BC is equal to root 3 R. We get this value, like this. So only C is correct. Now in the D part we have to find the potential at point O. So VO is equal to potential at origin O is equal to potential due to the A, due to the B, due to the C. Now all these points are equidistant, so 4 pi epsilon naught R is common. So QA plus QB plus QC, QA is equal to plus Q by 3 plus Q by 3, and this is minus 2Q by 3. So total charge is 0, and therefore total potential is also 0. D is wrong. तिथे काहीतरी वेगळी व्हॅल्यू दिलेली. So out of 4 choices only C is correct. म्हणजे एकाच प्रॉब्लेममध्ये आपण इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटी, पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी, फोर्स आणि पोटेन्शियल चारही क्वांटिटी कॅल्क्युलेट केलेल्या आहे. So problem is important. It is a system of 3 charges for which we have to find the electric field intensity, potential energy, force, and potential at the origin, like this. So this is up to the problem number 23. Okay, we will see the remaining problem next time.